Hello my divas, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys my experience and also my advice, because guys, guess what, I successfully finished my first year of university. We're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of different things. We're gonna talk about social life, love life, academic life. We're gonna talk about exams, grades. We're talking about everything, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. So get cozy, settle down, and let's talk about it. So as you guys know, I'm currently studying at the University of Calgary. Calgary is a city located in southern Alberta, Canada, and I am majoring in business analytics with a focus on marketing. And I have completed, I think, 12 courses so far, and I still have a long way to go, guys. But yeah, with that being said, let's kind of jump into the academic aspect of college/uni life. You can totally disagree with me or agree with me, but being a business student, our course load and coursework is significantly less and easier compared to a STEM related degree, okay? Like, I have all of my engineering STEM baddies and all of my nursing baddies and like all of like the other STEM girlies, and they are like quite literally on their last straw. Yeah, they have a lot more coursework, and they have lab reports and extra, lab worksheets, and they have a lot more exams and assignments than what I can think of. For business students, if you are not good at like the basics of like math and especially with like statistics, and also you have to be good at talking, presenting, and being a leader, because that is essentially like what a business degree is setting you up for. And especially with my stream and my focus, which is on marketing, I really do have to know how to sales pitch and elevator pitches and like all of these presentations to like sell products and whatnot. But overall, from what I can see, the amount of assignments, exams, and everything that I've had is relatively easier than compared to a STEM related course. So if you are in a STEM related degree, or if you want to consider it, just prepare yourself for the amount of coursework and course load that you're getting, because it is significantly different than high school. For us, we have like a lot of projects, a lot of group related stuff. Even during final season, it was a lot, because I had 5 courses, so I had 5 midterms to complete. Like, those are back to back to back, it's not just like every other week or two. I don't know if other universities have this, but our semesters only last a couple months. Therefore, everything is like 2 times speed. I kid you not, okay? Let's talk about like fall semester, right? So that's like September to like December, early December. And September's chill, right? Like, ease you into it, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's not bad. No, it is bad. It is bad. Because let me tell you, when October rolled around, I kid you not, it was literally midterms back to back to back to back. I don't know like why they make you do so many, but they do. And I just want to give you a heads up, like the entire month all the way leading to like the finals, you will be writing midterms and exams every other week, maybe every week if you are a STEM student, unfortunately. So now I want to talk about all of my favorite courses and my least favorite courses. I'll just start with my least. So my least favorite course, in regards to difficulty, would probably be accounting. It's literally like spreadsheets and nightmares. I know there's people who love it, like spreadsheets and organization and numbers and like looking at numbers on a spreadsheet all day. If that's you, that's great. So it was hard for me, and I obviously learned a lot. Like, who knew that I would know how to do cash flow statements and income statements and the accounting equation, which I don't even know what I'm gonna use ever, but hey, I know it now, which is great. But I definitely like cried about it a little bit. But if you're like a type A person and you're less about creativity and more about structure, then accounting is for you. It's definitely not for me. I love to like be creative. Accounting is just not it. My second runner-up would probably be statistics. Some of it was just really dry. Again, going back to like that type A kind of persona, numbers and charts, which is fine. It's really important as like a business student. But I'm more of like the creative side, you know, like sales and marketing and advertising. That is like what I'm good at. And so it was really difficult for me to be interested in it. I still did good. Like I still studied and did what I need to do. Definitely buckle up for that, you guys. You are gonna do a whole bunch of courses that you will despise and hate with your life. But it's okay. It's just part of the learning experience. For me, my favorite course was a course called Strategic Global Management something. It's called SGMA, and this course was so fun, you guys. I kid you not, like we were just talking about like the soft skills of, you know, running a business and all the like the basics of business, and it was mainly just like a leadership course, you know, and just like talking to people and creating like your mission, your vision, and creating like a product pitch and all like these fun little things that I love to do. I think you guys can tell like what kind of stream I fit into, and this course was very much so my thing. And you are going to have a lot of that too in your course, like whatever you choose. There is gonna be courses that you're like, oh my god, this is so fun, you know, like I don't want this course to end. I love the professor, I love the content, I love the people in my class. Like there is going to be classes like just like that, and for me definitely it was SGMA. Okay guys, now let's talk about the actual exam process. So like I mentioned, it's gonna be back to back, no breaks. It's basically like high school on like crack. But yeah guys, the only thing I can really say about exams is obviously you need to study your ass off for it. It's not just something that you can just, you know, do a few examples and be good with it unless you're okay with a C. From what I know, I've done extremely well when I kind of stay on top of everything. I pre-read all of like the lecture slideshows and I already make notes about what we're gonna learn. And obviously I've had classes whereas the professor doesn't post the lecture slides only after the lecture, which is literally the worst freaking thing you can do, by the way. I'm sorry, if you're a professor, why do you do that? Because I'm trying to prepare myself and you are literally gatekeeping for what? Anyways guys, the best way that I find is to actually like scribble chicken scratch during class and then bring the notes home and then make a prettier version at home, because not only are you making something like more visually appealing, you're also rewriting the notes that you took in class. And also guys, group sessions. If you have the opportunity to work with people, call out to them, or if you have friends in taking the same course, study with them. If you're gonna be productive, if you're gonna be yapping the whole time, maybe not. The best way to study and learn something and actually understand it is to actually teach it to other people and make sure you guys mutually understand it. So I highly recommend that. Okay, so now I just want to quickly touch on the professors and TAs. From what I know, I have had professors that are absolutely amazing, literally God sent. They are so charismatic and funny, and they actually listen to their students, and they're so chill, very nonchalant, okay, very cool. But there's also professors that are literally like, yeah. Some are very strict. Some can be very annoying. Some may not even actually know what they're teaching. Sometimes they just read off the slides and call it a day. Some will cancel on you like 20 minutes prior to the course. So yeah, you're gonna run into a lot of that. I mean, I did. I don't know if any university students watching can agree. Okay, let's move on to social life, which I think everyone is like the most interested in hearing about, I think. Compared to all my years in high school, this year in university was the year I met literally like the best friends of my life, like for life. Like I just know in my intuition and in my heart that we're gonna last a long time. Even if we drift apart, you know, because of life, I know that it will be in good means, you know what I mean? I don't know, this is just the business girl in me, but every time I'm in a class or a course, I immediately just turn around and start talking to the nearest girl to me, and then we just become friends. You know what I mean? Like I just start talking to people. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I know a lot of people are really scared to go up and talk to people, but I know that everyone in the lecture hall is the same as me, and they're probably just as confused as I am, or maybe they know more than me, and I would like love to go up to them and ask them questions and help me figure out the course and help me understand the course better, you know? There's like literally no reason why you shouldn't be going up and talking to people. I understand that it can be scary, but I kid you not, you will most likely find someone in your room full of 300, 400 people. I bet you at least one person will be cool with you, okay? Especially somebody who like has similar style as me, you know, like she got like maybe her nails done, or maybe she's like really pretty makeup on, or her outfit's giving, like I will like use that as like an entrance, like, hey girl, I love your, you know, whatever, and then just kind of like go from there. And like that's how you make friendships, guys. That's how you make friendships. I literally got my besties from random bathrooms. I'm not even kidding, guys. It would be like this really pretty girl who was like touching up her makeup, and I'd be like, oh my god, I love your this, and then she'd be like, oh thank you, and then just like compliment me back, and now we're besties. All it took was a compliment, all it took was a question, all it took was one single sentence. So I don't know why you wouldn't do that. So if you're already in uni, your first year, second year, or whatever year you're in, you're struggling to find friends, maybe put yourself out there a little more. I know it's scary, but you got this, girl. Transition into parties. Wow. Guys, so I actually don't go partying a lot. Let me just let you in on a little secret. I actually love partying. Guys, I know how to party. I guess I'm just like a little scared because there's a lot of like different types of people. Advice I would give you is just like be careful, okay? Especially like in this day and age, in this modern day, this is girl to girl, as a woman to woman. These guys, you need to be careful, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. You would need to be so careful because you don't know what kind of intentions they have. And the only parties that I've been to is cultural events. I'm from India, and I'm part of this Indian Students Association of like all these Indian students coming together and celebrating Indian cultural related activities. I actually also joined the dance team of this cultural club, and we also do like performances. During these events, there's always like a DJ at the end of the event, you know, like a dance floor, and it's always like at this beautiful little venue, and there's like dancers, and that is literally the only time I have gone. And also, just to reiterate, that event does not allow alcohol because it's Diwali, and you know there's no meat and there's no alcohol. In that consideration, it was like already more safe. And also all of my friends were there from like my dance team and like also just like in general, so I felt pretty safe. You know, I've been to 2 of those events similar to that, and I've never gone to a club with like friends from uni. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I think that you should, to be honest. I think that you need to experience it. Like, advice I could give you is like, don't do it too much. You should totally, like, come on, like we need to get lit sometimes. But there's always like a certain extent to it, guys. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation, okay? And that is the motto that I follow. And the thing is, there are so many parties that goes on in every university, every college, every campus. I know it's happening, I just don't go. And even if I would go to clubs, honestly, like I like prefer to go to like a gay club or like a girls only club, because I think we all know why. So yeah, party wise, I was not partying like that much this year. And that's okay. Also, just because you don't party and you choose to stay home does not mean that you should bring down the girls who do party, because partying is fun. Partying is part of life, okay? And regardless of what a girl chooses to do with her life, we need to support it regardless. And just as long as she's safe, she's happy, and she's enjoying it, we need to support. So if you are a 365 party girl, you go for it, girl. If you have somebody to pick you up, or you know what you're doing, and you have like safety tips, and you carry something on you, and you know and you're aware of the dangers, you can kill it out there, girl. You go, girl. I am so happy for you. If you don't party, it's okay. Just don't bring the girls down that do, because it's something that I hear a lot, and also overhear the gossip in the campus of all these girls judging other girls for choosing to party and live that kind of life. So let's not do that. Let's all come together and embrace our differences in taste, okay? Speaking of social life, friendships, we also need to talk about relationships, okay? Like I mentioned in my previous video, make sure you guys check it out. I'll leave it up here. I kind of told you guys, don't rush it, okay? The right man will come to you, especially if you are a uni student. You literally have so many things to do. So don't tell me that you have the time for a boyfriend and this, which is great if you do have the time, but you also have to know how to balance, okay? I kind of die on that hill, right? Like I kind of die on the hill that regardless of, what is going on with my life, one thing is for certain, my grades is always going to be like my number one important thing. Second with my career and working on YouTube, internship, and also because now I'm working at Sephora and marketing related stuff. And that is always my number one, okay? My bag is my number one. As long as you decenter men, that is when everything will line into place. The moment you stop talking about men in every single one of your conversations with your friends. I know I caught some of y'all. I know some of you guys literally talk about men like it's a full-time job. What's wrong with you? Talk about aspirations, your dreams, your goals, what you want to be when you grow up, the places you want to travel. Guys, there's so much to talk about other than men. It's okay if you want to talk about them every once in a while, but again, guys, everything in moderation. So I actually was talking to guys. I would not allow them to get in the way of my schoolwork. If they ask me out, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I have to study. Or if they try something on me, I'm like, no, sorry, that's just not who I am. Going into university, you need to get one thing straight. You need to set your boundary right now, okay? Because if you don't know what your boundary is, then more often than not, guys are gonna try and cross it because you don't even know what your own standards are and your own boundaries are. Yeah, I have been talking to men, like, recreationally. Like, I would maybe have a few in my DMs, or I would maybe reply to one or two of them. And then I was talking to a guy, and we did date for a little while, and then it kind of broke off. And that's just how it is. In uni, everything is up in the air. You literally just casually find your soulmate, or you can have the worst relationship of your life. It's really it really can go either way. Again, you need to just know that that's okay, that's normal, and every girl goes through it. I just realized the dating pool is now ginormous, okay? In my high school, it was literally two mid-looking guys. Guys, I'm so sorry, I'm shading on my high school so bad right now, but I just have a really particular specific type, and I'm really attracted to men and not high school boys, if that makes sense. I honestly think the male teachers were more good looking than the boys in high school. Guys, I'm kidding. And that is something literally every girl realizes. Oh wait, I no longer have the two options in high school. I have every single type of person that you can ever meet or find in uni. And yes, it's possible. For all of you guys saying oh no, there's nobody here for me. No girl, there could be. If it's meant to be, it'll happen, okay? And if you want to be the kind of girl to date around, see what you like, see what's good for you, see what resonates with you, university is the time to do so. College is the year to explore, guys, okay? If you don't want to, if you're the kind of girl who just rather just be by herself and with the girls, that's fine. But if you want to explore, I highly recommend. And the thing is, when you're an adult, you barely have time to date. You have so many responsibilities, right? Out of university, you're gonna have a car, you're gonna have a house, or maybe you're renting, maybe you're saving for a down payment, bills that you need to take care of, also paying back your student loans. And you see what I mean? You have so many things to do, baby girl, and now you're working full time at whatever chosen field it is, or maybe you're not working, maybe you're doing something else. But the thing is, you will be doing something. Right now, you're still sheltered under like that college, university dome of protection. But the moment you're out of university, that dome suddenly falls and you're gonna be literally pushed or shoved into adulthood, okay? This is the time. I'm obviously not forcing you to. And if your intuition says it's not time to date or talk to men, that's totally valid. Also, the standard that you have for yourself, going back to the boundary thing that I told you, if you know that this guy's right for you, then go for it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's literally so many guys out there. Okay guys, this video is so long already. So if you guys want, I will do a part 2 where I'm going to be talking about the clubs, social events, extracurriculars, volunteer work, sports, and everything else that I have not talked about in this video so far. So if you guys want a part 2, make sure you guys like, comment down below everything else you want to hear about. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to my video. If you made it this far, I love you so much. I will catch you guys on the next one with a part 2.